Buckle up, Buttercup. Live from Gloucester, Massachusetts. Podcasting around the world. You're listening to the GloucesterCast podcast, a production of Joey Shimataro and Good Morning Gloucester Media. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the show with your host, Joey Shimataro, and his crew of merry castaways. No piping plovers will be intentionally harmed in the production of this podcast.
If it wasn't long, Donna, good morning.
Good morning, Joseph.
Oh, you guys are starting off on a bad foot.
Fighting before it even started. Let's take a poll of who thinks that intro is too long.
Okay, you want to explain to her?
I don't.
Okay.
Did you see what was going on for the 60 seconds before we started? Because no, you're just drinking your fucking drink. I'm populating all the different places to make it work.
Oh, so you need that time.
And those people had the F-bomb count? One.
Well, I was told I cannot swear today.
Who told you
no
that?
F-bombs.
Who told you?
I did. I thought.
You said that. Bruce said that.
Bruce say you
I was like, no F-bombs coming out of this mouth.
In case you were wondering, we are here at Maria Seniti's The Burn, and it is spectacular.
We've been waiting.
This may be the most beautiful backdrop we've had for a podcast.
Yep.
The slickest, coolest, most beautiful artwork we've ever seen on the backdrop of a podcast.
Yeah, look at it.
And we're going to talk to Maria a little bit about that in a little bit, but this was all her vision.
We'll let her know when she can come forward.
Yes. In and out. But just briefly, just before anyone wonders, we're here. What's the address, Maria?
289 Main Street.
289 Main Street. And she did such a thoughtful, tasteful, and yet sexy redesign of this space. All the beams, the exposed beams are still here. All the brickwork, the famous cash register is still here. They retained the beauty of the history of this building and just gave it a beautiful artistic touch. And we couldn't be happier.
It's very familiar when you walk in. Like you know where you are, but it's like it's a newer interpretation of it. So It looks great.
Joey, that kind of hurts. You know, because I had a lot to do.
I didn't get that memo.
In my head, who's this guy?
And beauty, artistic touch. Wow, these are all
the bloodies are legit.
Yes.
Top two in town. I'm going top two in town.
He's ranking. He's already ranking.
I'm going to go top one in town because I'm not a Bloody Mary drinker and I'm having no problem with this.
Delicious.
It is.
Yeah, they're really good.
I like that it's light.
Is there a special sauce to it?
It's the love.
It's love.
Yeah.
It's love.
Spectacular.
And
Joey, I wish
I
they
like
could
the
see,
mimosas with grapefruit.
I wish they could see by your knees because the Howard Blackburn sign runs the whole length of the bar.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. I'll do introductions. Pat Dalpiaz is on camera too. She'll be manning the comments.
Mm-hmm.
We have Donna Rogers up till 3:00 in the morning with her son's graduation party.
Also known as her birthday party.
Yeah,
You did try to steal his thunder.
Oh, you did.
as I should have.
Everybody got invited to a graduation party, and then the day before, it's like, oh, by the way, it's Donna's birthday too.
Yes. Yes. Donna stole Aiden's thunder. We have Chris Langakopoulos with us. We have Jimmy,
Good morning, Gloucester.
Nicole,
Morning. I got here
Wrong
late.
way. Maria, and Bruce. Maria Seniti Figurido and Bruce Figurido. The proprietors here. I mean, this place is spectacular. We have a bunch of stuff to talk about. Listen, I'm here with the throat. It's just the throat. I feel fine. But it's the throat. But you know.
I saw that movie. It's just a throat.
So does that mean you're not going to talk as much today? Like, do you need some help?
Well, you know, you guys could step up, I guess. Well, listen, that'd be dangerous if I say that to you you'll be running over everybody's lines.
I'll take over
Yeah.
this podcast
She
in
will
a
completely.
hot minute.
Yeah, be careful when we say that.
She'll be here by herself by the end.
Yeah.
Everyone will just trickle.
So
out.
birthday wish, happy birthdays this week. Donna Artizzoni, Donna McCarthy,
That's me, also known as John
Rogers.
Yeah.
and who put Donna M in the thing?
It was me.
So
Am
Donna.
I Donna M?
Yeah, that was my.
Well,
I
because
was thinking
somebody
about your,
wrote in our group,
your email.
"Happy birthday, Donna
Yeah.
McCarthy."
Donna-
That
really?
was Chris because he says I'm his assistant,
Ah.
which I am not.
It
Charlotte,
was also Charlene's birthday.
Charlotte,
Friday.
and Kim DeGiorgio.
Happy
Wow.
birthday.
Wow,
to you.
that's a lot of birthdays in a
They're
small
on-
group.
It's a
They're
big-
on
Happy birthday
Friday.
to all
I'm
of them.
on Saturday.
Cost me
Happy
a fortune.
birthday
And I
to
have
you.
to, it's my daughter's birthday today.
Yes.
Birthday
And
to
happy
her.
birthday
And my
to her.
father-in-law's birthday.
Happy birthday to him.
There's a
Big
lot
week.
of birthdays.
So go back 9 months. What special day was everybody horny that day? What was going on?
Then, like,
What?
late
Ask your
summer,
father. Ask your mother. What was
What would,
going
that,
on?
what would that be? September,
September.
October?
September.
Labor Day. It's going
Labor Day.
backwards.
It's a long
They
day.
worked
long
hard
weekend.
on Labor Day.
Long weekend. Yeah, they were putting in some work. All right, I love it. By the way, we have to review our handshake bet.
Yep.
Yes.
So we don't have. Do we have any more information about Missy?
So I don't know. I mean, what do we have? 4 days left?
We have 4 days left, and we have to preface it by saying I am rooting for her to be open on that date.
I
Yeah.
think everybody is.
Everybody's
Yeah.
rooting. Everybody's
We're
rooting.
so
Maybe in
excited.
case anybody doesn't know what you're talking about exactly.
Maybe give some
Yeah.
context.
I'm getting to it. Yeah. So
Of course you are.
I'm rooting for Sugar Mags to be open on the date that she expressed, the
June
19th,
19th.
Thursday, right?
Thursday the 19th.
Weather looks good, I think.
Weather looks good. Chris and I have a $5 bet. So do you
think-
want to?
I think they'll be open by the 19th. You took the under, I guess. And
I
you-
took the over, not based on my faith in Missy's ability to do anything.
No, just in your
Based
love for
on-
$5.
No, based on
Knowledge of
on
city
knowledge of city regulations and permitting.
I was when we talked about this last week, I was like, I'll take this bet. But then I was happy to see the decals went up on the trailer. They've made progress. They're getting things done. So
Looks very nice.
I still feel good.
Listen, it'll be the happiest $5 I lose if I.
If they
Yeah.
just open and sell like one thing
That's
to
fine.
spite you, does that work? Who wins? If they like open the window,
Missy.
take
Book a
$5,
cheeseburger.
close the window, and they're
Oh,
closed for
stop
me.
it.
If I were Missy, that's what I would
Listen, if you wanted to take the money that way, you could take the money.
If
that
you
way.
win, I'm paying you in Dogecoin.
Oh, I'll take it. I'll take Dogecoin. Wait, what's Dogecoin?
That Dogecoin's the little doggy.
Oh no, I don't want that one. I want
It's
the
still
Bitcoin.
it's a good one.
You
Are
have
you
it?
on Bitcoin? You want Bitcoin?
I don't own any of that.
I mean, you
I'm old.
look like a fool with $5 worth of Bitcoin when it's like 109,000 a coin.
I don't know.
If you're handing them out, I'll take it.
Bruce is in.
I would have done it in pennies while you can.
But seeing as we are here at the burn, let's talk about the burn because the scheduled to open on the 23rd. Now, do you have all your permits in place? This is a go.
Yes, it's a go.
It's 100%
I bet you
go.
$5 are open on the 23rd.
I won't take that.
You
I would-
gotta be.
It's been
23rd is
Monday the
Monday's
23rd.
open.
Yeah, it's been the longest. Yeah, we're ready to open. So
Long road.
yeah.
It always is.
We don't need to talk about that. We've been talking about it for a long time.
Yeah.
We're opening.
Yeah.
You got the
Monday.
good stuff ahead of you.
Yeah.
So, and no days off, 7 days a week,
7 days a week, lunch and dinner. Yes.
hitting the ground running.
So it's 23rd, hard opening. Everybody's welcome.
Yeah.
That feels
Monday the 23rd, 11 a.m.
Wow. Monday, 11 a.m.
Look for the balloons.
Yeah. Yes.
Look for the balloons.
Balloons will
Yeah, they're going to put the balloons will be up on Sunday, but Monday is for the public.
Yes.
Love it.
You want to talk about the menu? Or is it too early to discuss what we got going on here?
Well, let's talk about the menu vibe. And then when we have Manny come in, we'll have him talk about the actual menu.
Oh, I didn't know Manny was coming.
And-
Okay.
yeah, I
I
mean,
know. If I
'cause you
got here
don't
earlier,
pay
I would have
attention.
known that.
You don't pay attention, Donna.
Donna
I
comes
don't.
in.
I really don't.
Donna took over for
Coming in
Scotty
hot.
Mac.
Will be cooler than me though. Hence being hidden behind Joey. Where's Nicole?
So the vibe is what? Let's talk about that.
It's just a pub. We're trying to keep it casual, but like fun. We want to keep it similar to the old Halibut Point, but we just updated it and put our like twist on it.
So Manny,
So-
Manny being the chef, head chef, did he have any input on the menu, or is he?
Absolutely.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Interesting. So just give me a couple items that people should look for, in your opinion, and I'm gonna ask you the same thing.
So everyone's excited about the fish stew that Halibut Point used to have. Everyone's like, "Are you gonna have the fish stew?"
The red
So
one.
yes,
Oh,
and
wow.
the chowder. So
And
he
the
made that the other day, and we brought it to all our neighbors, and they're like, "Oh my god, it's Halibut Point!" Like,
That's amazing.
so that we're excited about that. And
Steve
my
Noble said it was exactly like
yeah.
it.
Will you
And-
still do half and half?
half and half. It's on the menu.
Let's go.
And then we're really excited. My favorite was the bowls. It's a rice bowl, and then you can add protein. So either shrimp, carne asada, or chicken, which
Love that.
I love that. It's
Yes.
delicious.
Because
Yeah,
you can
right.
eat and not feel like a jerk.
Exactly. Yep.
Oh,
And
this
get
is
us the
all-
way you want it, which is
Exactly.
awesome.
Yep.
So for anyone who used to come to Halibut Point, that all the cooking was done right there, right? But now you have a kitchen.
It
so
still
is
is.
it still
All
right
the
here?
cooking's going to be there,
Right there,
but we
so
have
same.
like prep and salads in
Okay.
the back. Yep.
Excellent.
Yeah, that
Nice.
side room for the people who've been here, the side room is now the prep room.
Yes.
What did
And
it used
then-
to be?
It's
A few
A
tables.
dining
It
room.
was a
Yeah.
dining
It
room.
was like
Yeah.
a
Dining
little,
room area.
Yeah.
kind of, it was a little cozy little nook.
Yeah.
I would call it a nook.
Nice.
Uh,
And
well,
they used to prep upstairs, and now that's my office.
The ice machine was down.
Yeah,
things
everything
were
was
up. It
just-
total chaos.
A lot of running around.
Yes.
It was a lot.
Who
Similar
did
to the rudder,
Yeah.
right?
Who did the painting on the wall back here?
Emily O'Grady.
Emily O'Grady. And by
She's
the
the-
bathroom, those are something.
That's
Steve's
wall.
design.
Steve's design. Yeah.
Yep.
He,
Wow.
he frosted all the mirrors. He
Amazing.
did the mural. He made the sign.
Yeah.
The old
Is she on
barn doors.
Instagram? She has to be, right?
She is.
The cut,
The
Tom
cuts.
O'Grady's daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So she
yeah.
did the designs in there as well.
Yeah.
Oh my
And on the
God.
side of the building. So we
Super
saw that.
talented.
We're like, wow,
That would be
look
cool
great.
to do something.
So
there.
if I-
It's so cool to tie Main Street together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like that.
How old is
Yeah.
she?
She's in her 20s.
Yeah, like young,
yeah,
right?
yeah, very talented.
I guess so. So we're gonna have to find her Instagram account and post it. I'm gonna do a rundown of the people that have said hi to us, and we also. And as soon as I do the rundown, Pat's gonna get ready because we have 2 podcast prizes. 2 podcast prizes. If you share the podcast and type shared, we'll know that you're entered, and we'll pull 2 podcast prizes at the end of the thing. We have Phil Scannell. Good morning to Phil, Kathy Barlow, Jamie Langanopoulos, Chris's betrothed. Jolene Guthrie Spanos. I know. She may have a little.
Joellen.
Joellen. That's Manny's wife, right?
No.
Joellen. Is Joellen?
Joellen.
Is that Manny's wife?
No.
No.
Oh no, they're just friends.
Friend.
They know each other.
Okay, let's
Well-
move on.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know why I thought.
Manny's no longer
I don't
coming
know
on the
why.
podcast.
Oh, I don't know why I thought.
Maybe now walking out the door.
I'm so sorry. Hey, whatever. Okay, sorry. Good morning to you as well, Mike Rogers, Tina
good to
Grill.
have
Wait, Mike Rogers
Hey,
is awake.
Mike.
Mike is awake.
Really? He wasn't awake
He's
40
awake.
minutes ago.
She expects the house clean
Yes.
when she gets back.
Get those purple bags out.
Get those
I
kids
bought
out.
like 30 purple bags this week. I'm
Good
like,
move. Tina Grill is with us. Brenda Grimes Davis. Dawn Caraway is with us. Good morning, Dawn.
oh.
Joellen, drop the F-bomb, girl.
Well, Joe, and she called you, and she called you sexy. You got that going for you. Pauline Brezhnehan is with us, who provided one of the podcast gifts today. Kathy Robertson is with us. My beautiful wife Kate is with us. Annie Rochon, Chris Thompson, Rosaria Jumbaco Floyd. Shasha is with us. Good morning,
Shasha.
Shasha.
Sasha up early too.
Right after her birthday. I can't
Wow.
believe it.
Shasha was having a good time.
Or she
yesterday.
might still be up.
What time did Charlene close the place?
Charlene was. She didn't. Who could have closed the place? I mean, there was
I
30
mean,
teenagers.
I know,
at
but
3 in the morning.
Charlene is
There was
known for being last call Shasha.
She was there late.
We're gonna put her face up on the.
Mike Berlino is with us. Castle Manor Inn is with us. Pam Doty, Donna Artizzoni. From
Happy
some of them,
birthday!
my voice is what normal.
Yeah.
Donna's normal voice sounds like.
Joe ate 3-pack a day. Jimmy.
Alicia Cox is with us.
Joey bag of hats.
Joanne Wood,
Joey bag of
Bethany
hats.
Ferreras, Julie Leonard, good morning to you. Peter
Wow,
Tarantino, Carl McKay Stratton is with
Ooh,
Carl
it's
McKay.
early
Carl
today.
McKay. Joe Higgins,
Hey, Joe.
Hi, Joe.
Wendy O'Brien Ercolani.
It's a lot.
There's
People are excited about the burn.
Yeah.
Talita from Nelson's is watching.
Hey, hey.
Oh.
I need to know what time they
And Wayne, the sexy famous mailman. All right.
Yeah.
He's
right.
not the retired mailman.
The
I had some birthday shopping for my
famous,
son.
sexy, retired mailman.
mailman.
Thank you, Don.
Mailman
Here's
emeritus.
All right, Pat, we're going to you for our 2 podcast prizes. If you share the podcast and type shared, this is given to us by the swingers from the highest STD rate
Mine is
Uh,
mine.
community in the United States at the Villages.
It's a donut with a face and a golf cart.
Maybe
You don't see that very often.
You don't see that too often.
Whoever gets my golf cart off my neighbor's front lawn right now will win that.
Oh, there you go. Well,
Is it parked like intentionally on your neighbor's
The
front lawn?
Spanx.
Sideways on there.
and then we have this American flag. And by the way, if you're going to get an American flag, go to Pauline's Gifts because they're made in the USA. I got one from her for my business, and it was still there 5 years later without not so much as a rip.
Does she have the big flags, like all sizes? or
She
is
got whatever you want. And she has access to everything.
Okay.
If she doesn't have it right away, she'll get it for you right away.
This is advertised as a boat flag.
So that's a boat. Oh,
That's a nice boat.
so that's
too.
going on my boat.
That's embroidered.
No, it's going on the
Right,
road.
it's
of
not
Moab.
the
Yes,
stars.
Yes, it is.
No.
Embroidered. They're not.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not
No, yeah.
printed
No,
or
no, that's
stamped.
going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah,
That's
It's a nice-
going on the
it's a
winner.
nice flag.
yeah.
So if you share the podcast and type shared, Pat will write your name down and you'll be entered to win. Thank you to the Spanx, the swingers from the highest STD rate community in the United States at the Villages, and thank you to Pauline Bresnahan at Pauline's Gifts. All right, we have our first. Michelle O'Neill Delory. Good morning to you as well. Back to your regularly scheduled programming, and here we are at. In case you're just joining us, we are at the Burn. The Burn's address again.
289 Main Street.
289 Main Street, the former Halibut Point, which iconic. And if you missed, and if you're just joining us again, I think it bears repeating that they will have the Manhattan clam chowder, the red, not clam, Manhattan fish chowder, fish chowder that this place was famous for. They brought it back. People have tried it. All the neighbors have tried it, and we have Steve Noble said what?
Just like Halibut Point.
Can't go wrong there.
Nope.
Can't go wrong.
You know what I
there.
think is impressive is as somebody who works from home every day, basically, when you can find a place that's open for lunch on Monday. Like that's one of the things I
Yes.
struggle with is finding lunch or something that I want
Yes.
on a Monday afternoon because a lot of places are closed.
Closed on Mondays.
Yeah.
A lot. Yep.
Yeah.
Ironically, what I struggle with is being at work at 11 o'clock on a Monday when you all start
Well,
texting
I
and
chose
say,
the
"Where should
right
we get
career
lunch today?"
path. I just went down the right direction.
That's fine.
Who's available for lunch?
Here we go. Here we go.
Time to mute the phone.
The Tuesday morning. Who wants to get lunch at 12 o'clock?
So I think.
Still at work.
All right, we're going to go a little bit off right now because we're going to talk a little bit regular podcast stuff. The reenactment is next weekend, and it is going to be a spectacle. Pat has some information on if you're coming from out of town or if you don't want to drive into the madness, Pat's going to let you know where you should go. So because they're going to be running shuttles, right, Pat?
Yes, there is a map here, and they don't have it in text the way you wanted it, so I'm going to put the link in to the parking information.
Who's better than Pat? Nobody.
Nobody.
Nobody's
She's
better than
saying
Pat.
nobody at all.
So there's
Podcast manager.
Pat's only as good as her last
parking
graphic.
Patrol.
Absolutely right. Yeah. So there's a lot of people that are going to complain about the parking and the driving that day. You have to pay attention and go
It's
park
just Saturday, right?
Saturday and Sunday,
And Sunday.
It's a long battle.
and they're expecting at least 10,000 people.
Yesterday.
That's shocking.
Well, is that on the screen? I can't see.
No.
So yesterday was the first time ever that I was stuck on the boulevard in traffic because of what was happening on the boulevard yesterday for 3 bridge openings.
Oh, wow.
Up, down, up, down, up, down, and I still hadn't made any forward progress.
Wow.
And I was in a place where I couldn't turn around. So I had to wait till I got to like the 133. And then I was like, I'm out of here. But 3 bridge openings.
That's crazy.
So we may have our first. It's the worst traffic I've
That
ever
I
was-
know,
seen.
she's never happy. She's just
It's
can't,
the worst
you can't make her
traffic.
happy.
I've never seen such bad traffic.
So
This
let's
is early because
strategize.
usually we get that in early July.
I
But-
refrained from putting it on our group text, Joey. I was going to, and I didn't.
Because I always love when people seem surprised that on the third week of July that there's traffic.
Right.
you ever
Or
been
that
on the
there were
boulevard?
boats on the water.
And oh my God, I've never seen so much traffic. I'm like, no, you saw it last July. You saw it the fucking July before that. You saw the fucking July before that. You saw the July before that. Because that's what happens. These people come into town, they drop money, they sprinkle money all over the place, and they go home. They're here for a couple months. We embrace them, and
It's part of what makes it feel like you're on vacation here, though.
I love it.
I think we got to get the scooters out next weekend.
What's that?
We're gonna get the scooters out.
Do you have a scooter?
They have the electric scooters that they use.
Are you asking me if we have scooters? We have like
Oh, you have the
5 scooters.
you have the death scooter. You have the scooter.
We have the
that,
death scooter.
you have
that
the
my
death
cousin-
scooter that is.
Let's
it's-
hope it's not some
actually
19-year-old
it's
on
not
it right
legal.
now.
So she has a
They,
golf
they have
cart.
Mike is such a
I
speed
don't
freak.
mind cars.
He bought a non-street legal scooter that is so dangerous.
With like
She
a
doesn't
nitrous
drive.
oxide booster in it or something.
It's banana. It's like you have
Yeah.
to.
It's not going anywhere. So why did he buy it?
He should just. You know what he should do? Build a shelf and just put it on the wall and say, "This has the
I told
capability
you,
to
the
go
day
60
he
miles an
leaves
hour."
this earth, and honey, it is Father's Day, so I'm not wishing this. But the
Tomorrow,
line
maybe.
down the street for Donna's auction.
I'm
Coming
gonna-
up next, we have a 1962, whatever.
She always does this though. She says, "I'm not wishing this," but I think we've talked about this last summer. She, Mike, and I and Jamie went out on the boat, and Donna talked about when Mike dies,
Oh.
the type of guy she's going to go after.
I didn't say that. Did I?
Yes.
It's
I don't
not like
remember
a typical thing because Marie does that.
You know what?
We have the same
When you're
conversation.
not around anymore, I'm going a lot younger.
We
And you're too.
But you know
No,
what?
it's not
We
fair.
like to plan. We like to have a plan.
Yes.
Strategy, I
wanna
like it.
let him be happy. That's all right. That's fantastic.
Wait, look at this picture. I'm going to interrupt you because look what I was just texting.
Oh, Carl McKay.
But look
Send
what he's wearing.
I know. Send that to Pat.
Oh, I'll send it back.
Send it to Pat. I can put it on
Hey,
the screen.
Carl.
Let's go over.
Good.
Oh, let's talk about the. Should we
We
bring
said
Matt?
Happy Father's Day to the fathers in the room.
I think we did. Did we not?
No.
I don't
No.
think so. We talked about
Father's
birthdays.
Day's a non-event. Let's be honest. Mothers get all
If
the
your
glory.
kids are
and
listening,
men-
they're packing
men-
their bags and leaving for the day because they're like, I'm off the hook.
I'm off the hook. No, we're going to Yella tonight. Eloise is
Oh.
working during the day.
Nice.
She's getting off right in time for us to have dinner. So we got
Nice.
that going for us.
Nice.
So that'll
Uh,
be your Father's Day dinner. All of you are doing that.
Father's Day
Well,
dinner.
happy Father's
Nice.
Day to all
Happy
of you.
Father's Day.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Worst day of the year.
Should we bring Manny in so we can talk about the menu? Manny, you're on tap, baby.
I have Manny sit here, but no one's going to see him.
No, he
The
can
gym, it should
stand
be
right
fine.
behind Joey.
Jimmy, what? You want? Okay.
Good morning.
We can't see Manny. We need Manny. Wait, let Manny sit here for a second. Manny, we're gonna put some pictures of the menu,
Okay.
Oh, we got
and I want you to speak to it. We're gonna go section by section, and we're gonna start out with the sandwiches. So what's special on the chicken on the menu? What do you?
We're bringing back the classic Reuben that this place was known for. And we're going to have the fried haddock sandwich. We do have a fryer later now, so we can do fries and onion rings.
Oh, baby.
We're going to do the burger. This is a grill or fried chicken sandwich. The linguiça with peppers and onions is coming on. And then as we get going, we're going to throw in a lot of other sandwiches like the Mudiga steak.
Oh, wait
Wait a minute.
Wait a second.
There'll be a lot of different.
That's the record scratch. Really?
We're going to do some specials.
I need a special press release when the Mudiga steak sandwiches come out.
I have a question because this is something we talked about last week. Onion rings, magic word. Thin or thick onion rings?
They're thick.
Nice.
All right, there you go.
And they'll come with a dipping sauce.
That's the right
A nice
answer.
sailboat.
Yeah, like a tower.
It's like
Oh,
an onion ring
nice.
tower, and it
Tower.
comes on. It looks like a sailboat.
Yeah.
Just to
Excellent.
go with the theme of the restaurant.
I love it. All right, here we go. Appetizers.
Appetizers. We have the buffalo chicken dip, the nachos. You have your wings, which are done in house. Chicken fingers. They're all breaded here. They're all fresh chicken tenders. And what else? We're doing the lemon garlic shrimp, which is on the spicy side.
I see a loaded baked potato.
loaded baked potato. We also have the meatballs with the crostini that I made in house.
I see 10, 15 pounds. by
With the
September.
ricotta on top, so you can't go wrong. And again, we're going to be adding other specials, weeknight specials, lunch specials, weekend specials, all kinds of different
Fantastic.
things.
All right, we're going on to the entrees
We're going
now.
to keep it fun.
Oh, baby. Steak tip. Oh, the classics. Steak tip dinner, baked haddock, grilled chicken, 20, served with rice and vegetables, marinated boneless chicken breast, grilled swordfish skewers, grilled shrimp skewers, and what Maria mentioned earlier, the rice bowl.
Okay, so the rice bowl, the burnt rice bowl, where it comes, the base is the rice, and then we top it off with pico de gallo, guacamole, sour cream, and then we do the protein with the carne asada, chicken or shrimp goes on that. It's a very nice summer dish. It should do very well here.
Oh, my God.
You know what strikes me going through this is that all of this is priced very reasonably.
Mhm.
It's like it's approachable price points. Like
That was definitely our goal. Well, like, let's do it like $28 and under. And
Yeah.
just so it's affordable, people can come in. People aren't like, oh, we can't afford to go out. Everything's so expensive. I
Yeah.
want people to be able to come in, grab a beer, bring their family, and have it be like, oh, all right, that wasn't that bad. So,
yeah, I noticed with the swordfish skewers, I think
Yeah.
they were $25.
Yeah.
That seems like
Swordfish.
a steal.
Steal.
For swordfish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the menu the same lunch and dinner?
yes.
Perfect. Awesome. So there's clearly something for everybody on this menu. You cannot go wrong. It's not one of those menus where there's 3 items that you pick from. If you
Right,
don't
every
like-
time.
Yeah, you're like, oh shit, this is really.
And it's a good menu to share too. Like all the appetizers, you could come in with a bunch of friends and just sit and order a bunch of the apps and just share. Yeah, the meatballs are so good too.
really
Yeah.
But I feel like we've talked about this as the type of place and menu that we need. Like we've got the Tonos and the Franklins and the Oak Tambers and the hotel.
Absolutely.
We've got a bunch of those places that are awesome that we go to all the time, but we are really, we've got Stones. There's not a lot of just kind of pubby
Right.
type places.
That's
So it's
kind of what we
filling
were
a
thinking also.
hole.
That's how we were going about it also.
Yeah.
We wanted to
You
keep
could-
it
you
so
could-
a
you
place
could-
somebody can come in every day and enjoy it for a little bit.
You could be a regular here. You could come here for lunch every day.
Yeah.
If you're a working person,
Yeah.
this is affordable.
Exactly.
That's great.
We're really kind of gearing it
Towards that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you have Franklin on the other end of the
Yeah.
spectrum.
And people keep coming into the Franklin and saying, oh, so is it going to be the same as the Franklin? I'm like, no.
Why
It's
would we
actually
do
going to
that?
be the complete opposite.
We need a shout out to Gordon's as well.
Yes.
For the patio.
Because we have outdoor seating nights and weekends and holidays, and that's a bonus. So we're very thankful.
Especially in the summer. So
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot of fun.
How many seats are outside?
24.
Reservations or no reservations?
No reservation.
No
Just
reservations. Walk-ins. All right, there you go. How many seats do you have here?
So it's
Inside
8
out.
tables, 8 two tops, 10 seats at the bar, and then 6 tables outside.
There you
So
go.
yeah.
It's gonna, I got a feeling it's gonna be busy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very busy and cozy.
Yeah.
Which this place has always been.
First come, first serve. You got to get here.
Gotta get here. I love it. I love it.
We'll meet you for lunch here in November when you're done working.
Oh God. This is my last day
I
off.
know.
I'm, like,
McCarthy was telling us yesterday.
I'm so excited. I'm trying to stay positive. I'm really trying to stay positive. I want your input. I want everybody's input on this. And I think I know where you're going to go on this.
All right.
I think it's going to be different to where I'm going to go on this. Here we go. Inseams for men.
Oh, here we go.
All right.
Subject
Yeah.
change.
Yeah.
No, I feel very strongly about this. Any guy over 45 should be 9-inch inseam or higher. But maybe that's just because I'm an old guy, and maybe because I don't have the thickest of legs. So we're gonna start with Donna.
I like the 7.
You like a little bit
I
of
like a little,
Like the knee.
little knee action.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. It all depends on age, and honestly, like your body type. Like there's
So-
nothing like a hot guy.
A guy-
7.
I like a hockey player. So a hockey player.
Hockey players can't. No, they have legs
But
to
a
do
guy
Donna
with a
likes a
guy
hockey
with good big thighs, strong thighs, legs can pull that off. But a spindly guy, I think it looks terrible.
Well, yeah,
I
depends
disagree.
on-
I disagree.
if you
You
got nice
disagree?
I
legs,
disagree.
You can pull it off.
So okay, where are you going with this?
I don't have a preference. I think I think I have shorts that meet maybe not 11 inches. Like for me, I think it looks ridiculous when my shorts are like below my knee. But
I do too.
5, 7, 9. Like I have shorts that fit all those, and it just kind of depends on the short, the design of the short.
Maybe people should chime in what they'd like to see Chris wearing. 5, 7, 9.
I think
Well, you
we
might
need
get
to
different. You
have-
might get different answers for different guys.
Yeah.
You gotta be
might need
careful.
to have a fashion show here.
You've got to be careful with the 5
Not a lot of
incher. The
space.
5 incher, so you might do a little show and tell.
Line
if you're
up
not
with the
careful.
patio.
So, Maria, where are you going with this?
I mean, probably 5 and 7, but my husband.
Five is.
But on my husband, 11.
But my husband is 9 or 11. Some gym shorts he wears. I'm like, what
5
the
inches.
fuck are those?
You gotta be careful.
5 inches.
Right, 5 inches.
Oh my God! So, Bruce, so you're gonna count it?
I like the long short. And I have nothing that's 9 and under.
I
Everything's
have
long. I'm old school.
Yeah, yeah. I know.
I feel weird if it's creeping up. It feels weird.
I'm with
I've
you.
just never worn anything like that, so I just.
I'm a 9 for sure. Jimmy, where are you going with this? Oh, where's Jimmy? Jimmy, where are you going? How about you, Manny?
9.
Manny's 9. There you go. Nicole, how do you like your men? Nicole likes her men 11 inches. Well, you said we could say anything now. It doesn't matter.
What is that, like a fact? You're sharing facts now? I don't know, but I have two handsome, in shape teenage
Almost
boys who would
19,
go
almost
with the
17.
5.
5 or 7.
Yeah.
Their inseam's
But they're
almost 5
sevens, too.
inches.
All right, maybe we should
Jordan, I
talk
think
about
the
my
question-
children's
I think the
inseams.
question is, if all the women could show us a 5 or 7 inches, what their
8
because hers is like this. That's like 7 inches.
Oh,
There's
okay.
no
Is it
clue.
like
Very
that?
subjective.
Right.
So we don't know where it's gonna go.
All right.
So 11 inches is like a football field.
It's very true. Very true. All right, let's go to the comments and see what people had to say. Where we go? Pedal pushers. I don't know what that means. Chris and booty shorts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Don Carroll.
That I don't have, but maybe Dawn has a pair she can lend me.
Oh, Chris and Manny, you have roots in Lowell?
Yes, I do.
Oh, I didn't
Oh,
know
I'm from
that.
Lowell.
He's
I
from-
grew up and I moved to Lowell when I was 10 years old from Lisbon, Portugal.
Oh, where in Lowell?
I lived in the Highlands, Pawtucketville, Centerville,
Yep.
Back Central, you name it.
I was always in the Highlands, but that's the
I was
Lynn and Phil we always talk about.
Fairfield Street in the Highlands.
Yep.
That's where I lived.
I was
Comment if you'd like to see their special handshake.
I was over at over by Mount Pleasant in Mariposa.
Yeah.
But I used to be a mailman in Lowell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I went to the Rogers, the high school, UMass Lowell, and
Wait, hold on. A good-looking mailman.
I worked at the
I
Four
was
Seasons.
pushed out.
Never got to live.
He's back.
All right, we got that going.
We got that going.
Let's show some pictures here of the before pictures. I mean, that was the picture from before, looking down of the back dining room.
Kept the stained glass.
Kept the same. Do we have a updated version, Pat? No, that's not it.
What's in there is what I'm saying.
Okay. I want to show the pictures of the renovation. That's the pre-picture of the renovation. And do we show in the new? Oh my God.
Yeah.
It is such a dramatic upgrade of what was here was classic and older, but it was tired. This is such a fresh look at what's here now. It's just amazing. We have
What's that coming from?
that was probably from me doing the wrong thing. The lunch lady is coming at stage 4. Whose topic was that?
I don't
I
know.
have no idea what that is.
That is the Buy Fresh Food truck.
Oh.
They have food trucks at the covered parking lot.
Oh,
It-
nice.
For
On the
reenactment,
weekends,
for
on the
reenact.
weekends.
Is it going to be every
On the
weekend?
weekends.
Oh, really?
Pat, will they be there on the weekends?
So it says here during the reenactment weekend, and I guess going forward as well.
As far as
Why does it seem like everybody's fighting right now?
No, I don't know. Someone put that in. There's a graphic. I didn't know who put the graphic in. Who put that graphic in?
I did.
But you don't know anything about it?
No, I don't.
Oh, that's helpful. That's helpful.
Okay, all right, Joey, move on.
She loves it when I do that.
And here is their menu.
There we go. Sneak peek. Mexican street corn dog, pizza grilled cheese, sloppy global Joe, hot honey Bell and Evans chicken party, and classic tater tot boots. I don't know what boats. Yeah. So good. So they'll be busy for the reenactment.
Yeah.
So it's interesting about the reenactment. Do you remember when we had the cyclocross here?
Yep.
Like the average bicycle of those people was like $15,000.
Yeah.
Well-heeled people came into this town, and they had that cyclocross, and it was super well attended, and they drove them out of here. But the reenactment,
What do you mean they drove them out of here?
they said
They
that
sent it somewhere else.
they sent
There's
it.
no
But I
Oh,
think-
it only happened once.
No,
No,
it happened many
times.
years.
They had it for
Yeah,
many
several
years.
But wasn't the issue with that though that it tore up the whole like park? Like because that was creating like basically mud trails for where the race happened.
From what they said, that they spent a lot of money bringing it back to better than what it was. They knew the issue, and what they said was, whatever we have as a baseline, we want to make sure we leave it
Oh,
and spend extra money to make it nicer. So this is a shout out to the reenactment people. Leave it better than when you came, because a lot of people use that Stage Fort as a gem. And we want to make sure people respect it and enjoy it.
war is hell, Joey.
War is hell.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure these people take care. Okay. Oh, this is a good restaurant question. When you're at a bar, this has come up several times.
When you're at a bar.
When you're at a bar and there's an uneven number of seats, like open seats,
Yep.
whose responsibility should it be to ask the customer to move a seat to accommodate someone waiting for a bar seat?
And you two have to answer that first.
The hostess or the bartender. But I'm gonna be honest, anytime this happens at the Franklin and people, it's always so weird. People just come and like sit, and I'm like, there's only one.
Right.
Like,
And
can
then
you
you
just?
two single
And then
seats.
if I see it, I'm like, is there any way you could like slide? And some people are like, oh my god, yeah. And some people are like, no, we're not
Oh
moving.
my
And I'm like,
God.
okay, so you can start eating, but when someone walks in, we're still gonna ask you if you could please slide down.
Right.
So I think the
So,
hostess or the
you're saying
bartender.
right when they get
Right
there.
when they get there, if we
Get
can
ahead of it.
control it,
Let
we
them
get
know.
ahead of it, because then once
Yeah.
you're sitting and you have your food, it's like it's awful to even ask you to move down.
Right. No, I gotcha.
Yeah.
This happened to me at Oak to Ember last Sunday for brunch. We go there for brunch often, and I saw the people coming in. They were coming in from the main entrance. I was on the opposite side of the bar. Before I saw the situation. There was one seat empty next to me, and then there was a single seat on the other side of the bar. They didn't have to ask.
You just did.
I asked them, I grabbed my own plate and I started walking. I says, go take those two seats. And I think that's what a rational human being should do.
That's
But
what
some
I
people don't
do
get
too.
it. Some people don't get it.
But that's like a self-awareness thing. I think a lot of people aren't that aware. I would do the same thing because it's awkward to have them ask you or whatever.
Right.
But I agree. Like I don't think there's anything wrong with the bartender asking you to move.
Oh, is there any way you could just slide down one seat? Yeah.
I mean, how rude could you be
Yeah.
to like not understand the financial ramifications to the restaurant? They're going to potentially lose it.
Yeah.
Like when I go out, if I go out to a bar by
I'm not
myself, my favorite seat is the seat or the equivalent that Pat's in.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Like the last
Same.
seat,
The
there's
last
only a
one.
50% chance that somebody's going to drive you crazy instead of one on either side.
Nicole, how about
The
you?
norm. I see this as the norm seat.
As a bartender,
Yeah, right.
how do you feel about this?
Yeah, I will ask people to move. I don't want the customer to have to ask other people to move. I think the person should always move, but I'd rather be the one to control that than have somebody else have to.
Yeah.
But I mean, people will come in because the shape of our place is, music on one side and bar on the other, and you have two very different. It's like the Hatfields and McCoys, right? It's not really a great analogy. There's no fighting, but people are on one side or the other, and people will kind of get stuck on one side and say, "Will you let me know when bar stools on the opposite side open too?" So we're kind of always doing like crowd control to make sure people can be in the village they want to be in as well. So yeah, that's part of our job.
There you go. All right, there you go. We're gonna keep beating that drum so that until the last person knows. Don't be that person. That doesn't automatic.
Some people are just it's just the surroundings.
They're self-absorbed.
What do you call it? Awareness.
Self-aware.
Self-awareness is just
A lack of
a
self-awareness.
lack of self-awareness.
And
Here-
Manny's right there too. So,
Yeah.
shit goes down, he's right there. You know what I mean?
And he's from Lowell.
Jump right
So
in.
don't mess with
Yeah.
Manny from Lowell. He grew up with Mickey Wood,
We
just like my husband.
we should start a gang.
Yeah, there you go.
Dude, they're
We'll need one more.
We should start again. I love it.
Chris
All
will
right.
sit in the last stool right there at 11 o'clock every day, evidently.
Yep.
Because he works from home.
So let anybody. Don't say anything. Anyone. Guess who the baby is, and and whose baby father that is.
Baby daddy.
Anybody wants to get? Should we give away a podcast prize to the first person that guesses this correctly?
Sure.
Okay. One of the podcast prizes is going to be awarded to the first person that correctly identifies who the baby in that picture is. Do, 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 do. I love that.
I mean, it's not too many things to choose from.
Well, you don't know. So good morning. In the meantime, good morning, Mike Coder, Chuck Shoebridge,
Mike Kader is out of bed.
He was doing some singing the other night.
He was.
Paul,
Oh, my good air. The
Paul-
voice of an angel.
Thursday night.
The voice of an
Jackass.
angel with laryngitis.
oh yeah, Paul Ryan O'Brien is with us. Kathy Doe is with us. By the way, big shout out to the organizers. I bet you Kylie Davis had something to do with it in Magnolia for Porch Fest. I heard it was
Yes.
very well attended.
Really a lot of fun.
Right.
Did you go?
Yeah.
Oh, why don't you give us a
That's why
rundown?
we went. That's why we left Donna's birthday party. I mean Aiden's graduation party.
Oh wait, stop. So we have guests coming in. We're going to get to that. So we have the guests of Chris McCarthy. No, Manny. No, Jimmy. No, Figurido
Owner.
No, Joey. No.
Oh.
See?
I thought it was you.
See?
Your dad.
You thought it was me?
Yeah.
See? No, my dad didn't.
Wayne the sexy man went.
Oh, no one's got it yet. So that one of the prizes, and we're going to identify that as the Spanx, T-shirt.
Mike Rogers thinks it's Caitlin.
Caitlin Foley showing out. It is not Caitlin. It is not Donna. There's still guesses to go. Oh my God, this is amazing. Ralph. No, it's not Ralph. Oh, this is great. I love it. Nicole. It is not Nicole. Not Nicole. Oh my God, the guesses. Of course, Kylie had her hands in Porch Fest. Yes, of course. Still not Pat and her dad. It's not Pat. Oh my God, Steve Conti. It is not Steve Conti. It does look. You know what? The dad does look like Steve Conti. Timmy Matheson gets it.
Yep.
It's Chris Langenau.
There it is. Yeah, that's
So-
me and my dad.
Pablo Escobar would have been a better guess, I think.
Nice job, Timmy.
Pablo Escobar. That's a good guess.
I can't believe that's your dad. I never would have guessed that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So you'll bring it home for Timmy?
What's that?
Timmy won the
T-shirt.
prize.
You won
Oh
the
yeah, I'll bring it home.
You're bringing it home.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. So that ends that portion. So there's still one prize, the American flag. We're gonna go to Pat. And let me take the graphic down.
Very nice boat flag,
Oh, you gotta hit the button. Oh,
nicely
you got it.
embroidered cloth.
So if you share the podcast and type shared, you'll be entered to win this
Thank you, Pauline.
second prize. And Pauline is open. Is she open every day, Pat?
No, Wednesday through Saturday, I think.
Wednesday through Saturday. Yeah, you guys are eligible. Everybody's eligible.
Go back to Porch Fest.
Porch Fest. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Porch Fest. So we left after we went to the party at the Rogers, we got there a little late. Like I think it was 4 to 6 were bands. There were like 14 bands, was it?
19 bands.
19 bands on
porches.
19 porches. So we had like an hour. We walked around and we caught as many as we could. We stopped for a couple songs, had as many as we could, and then from 6 to 8, Fun Bucket played down at the firehouse. Well attended. It was a chilly. It was not a warm day. It wasn't a sunny day. Plenty of people out. Everybody was in a great mood. I think they did a really nice job. I guess somebody said this was the 4th year of it. I only knew of 2 years, but
Hey, by the way, who's the city councilor, ward councilor for Magnolia? Oh yeah, that would be Sean Nolan. All the great stuff is happening. If you notice, they have all those parties out on the streets, open containers, having a blast.
Did you want to
Sean Nolan.
Magnolia knows how to party.
Yeah.
Magnolia knows how
They
to
do.
party,
Yeah.
and they have a ward councilor that goes to bat for them. Bravo to Sean Nolan, my guy. I love my guy Sean Nolan. So there's that. By the way, also tremendous mechanic. So it was great.
it was a lot of fun.
Was F-Bomb playing?
No, F-Bomb was not playing.
Is F-Bomb anymore?
As far as I know, I haven't heard that they split.
I think they are, but
Wait,
they
you're
don't.
not
They
in
don't
F-Bomb?
play. They
Are
don't
you
play a
not in
lot.
F-Bomb?
No, I was in Mystery Meat for a while.
Mr. B.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, similar,
See
but
how
yeah.
I get the,
We got a new country band now.
you do.
Nice.
So where are you playing?
We're just starting.
Really?
We're
practicing.
learning all the
What's
songs.
what's the
The
country?
practice space is on the 3rd floor.
So like
There you go.
contemporary country?
Yeah, it's all newer stuff. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you're playing
That'll do
with-
well here.
Are you
Yeah.
playing covers or your own music?
Covers, yeah.
So Zach Brown kind of stuff?
Yep.
Oh my.
Who else is in the band?
Zach Bryan. Oh my God.
Guy Cloutman, Rob Shea, Joe Wilson, Giuseppe Branchioni.
Great band.
Dude,
It's awesome.
that is,
It'll be fun.
So
we talk
fun.
about this all the time. These outdoor spaces need those bands.
Right.
Don't overthink it.
No,
What's the name of the band?
Dix E. Dix.
Did he just say what I
The
think
Dixie,
he said?
the Dixie Dicks?
Dixie Dix. So we're gonna make sure. I love the Dix. You know what I mean?
Oh
Right.
He's always
Isn't
gonna
it
take
great?
it to the DX.
DIX.
D-I-X-E, like Chuck E. Cheese. D-I-X-E-D-I-X.
And then if you have to rebrand like the Dixie Chicks, you'll just be the Dicks.
The Dix.
Oh,
Yeah, that's my husband.
Right?
Bravo.
Whole new podcast.
Well, let me know when you have every
I will.
first outdoor gig. If we want to come.
So we were not country guys.
Yeah.
So we're learning this whole new genre. So
Oh,
It's
so
fun music.
it is fun and we're getting to love it, but we don't know it yet. So
They're
So
getting
it's-
there though.
we're
Yeah.
rock guys, you know?
Yeah,
We're all
yeah.
rock guys.
Throw in some Old Dominion. Good to go.
As somebody who books a lot of the music around here, like on the North Shore, like country bands are one of the hardest things to find. There's not a lot of them.
That's why we did it.
And whenever I do get them, they're always the busiest night. So you pick the right genre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's funny, we were practicing, we were doing like, dad rock, Rick Springfield, all this
Yeah.
stuff. And we went across the street to Stones and we're like, it's just the same stuff we've been doing our whole lives.
Yeah.
And it just came up with like, let's do country.
We've never done it, but let's do it.
Love
Let's
it.
do it. None of us know it. Let's do it. And
So I'm
it's
at the.
exciting.
Awesome.
I work at the Rum Line 3 nights a week as a second job, and we never have country music in there ever, and it's my favorite. And so whenever there's a country band on the like monthly calendar, I get all excited. Then I usually can't make it, but no, there's
Were you
no.
bartending years ago when Dutch Oven played there?
No.
That was my old band, Dutch Oven.
Um,
Stinky covers.
I remember them too.
So it's very. So we saw this graphic about the Gen Z, the dramatic drop off in alcohol consumption with Gen Z.
This is definitely true.
You wouldn't know that at my house last night.
Well, yeah, God bless them that they're keeping up the traditions, I guess. So is this a graphic or not? We don't have a graphic for this.
So what is Gen Z? What's the year of birth?
Can you put this in front of that camera? There's an unbelievable drop off in. If you all the way to the right, you see the drop off.
I think this means like at establishments. I don't want to say too much.
Well, we'll read it, 'cause
Teenagers,
it
but
does
they're
say-
not going out and spending money on alcohol.
Spending
Not that
less,
they're not having
dr-
alcohol.
spending dramatically less. Thank
Gen
you.
Z is between 1997 and 2012.
All right, thank you, Pat. Yeah, they're spending dramatic annual expenditure on alcoholic beverages in the United States by generation. The boomers, by far the most, $25 billion. Generation X, $23 billion. Millennials, $23 billion as well. Gen Z, $3 billion.
So you're
How is
saying
there that big of a drop off?
starting a pub is not a good idea? We're doing this wrong.
Well, you got a couple generations left that are before we hit them.
You have some devout people in this town. I'm sure they're going to support. But is that because of the cost of drinking, or is it because of
Could be that.
gummies?
I think that has a lot to do with it, like the legalization of THC. And they're also like a much more like responsible generation when it comes to drinking. Like they don't drive. One of them is always like the driver for the night, or they have Ubers. Like it's so boring. I actually commented on a friend's post this week about something about kids trying to buy booze, and I'm like, kids these days, it's like we used to have to drink on train tracks and like golf courses surrounded by coyotes. Now it's all cocktail parties and cornhole tournaments. You know, it's like
I see another hat coming. In cornhole tournament. My weekend right there.
It's unbelievable. Though. It's just amazing to me that there's that.
that's a
big-
dramatic drop.
dramatic.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any, like, if you could go back and see how those kids were raised. I was just having this conversation with somebody, and we, like, were always going out to dinner with my grandparents. We were always at the Village and the Patio and the Millstone and Cameron's and all those restaurants, right, when I was little. So going out for dinner was, like, a big part of what we did. And then my parents were divorced. Whenever I was with my dad in Gloucester, we were always going out for dinner. And then my boys were raised, like, we always went out for breakfast one day every weekend, and we were in restaurants all the time. They didn't really have like a, so I wonder if you look at that age group, are they from parents who also weren't going out, like being in establishments wasn't part of their culture, whereas we are out like 5 days a week. You know, this crew.
I have a feeling it's a perfect storm.
Yeah.
I think it's like these kids are worried about buying homes. Like house prices are crazy, right? Like so, like they're staying home, trying to save, right? Trying to get by.
Post COVID too.
Post COVID, the gummies.
Yeah.
Just a whole. It's like you put everything into that picture, and I think that might be what it is.
I think
Fair
that
percentage of Gen Z isn't even 21 yet.
Is that right?
2012. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh,
That's a good
that
point.
could dramatically
That could
impact.
dramatically have an impact, yes.
Absolutely.
And how much they spend in bars.
So
There goes that topic.
I know. Why would
Voice of reason over there.
that's a great
Can we
point.
get rid of that 10-minute segment?
So I know. So say it again, Pat. What are the age
Well,
groups?
21 is 2004.
It's 2020. Yeah, 2012.
2004.
2012 is the end of it. So they would be 13 now.
13.
And if you're not drinking by 13, you're never really going to contribute to that number anyway.
That's insane. That's insane that they could come up with this.
Maybe
crap.
Maria needs to have, a 15 and up night.
Yeah.
13 plus
Let's
night.
get them drinking early.
They should really have like a drinking permit, like a driver's license permit. You get your real drinking license
Go
and your
practice
permit.
it.
How would they even register here?
Okay, so
They don't have Pat on
That's a
staff.
good
So-
point.
Thank
maybe
God-
a
thank
statistic
God
is
for Pat.
flawed, just a little
I
bit.
mean, I guess so. That's crazy.
But I will say, like on this a similar front, like you probably know from music, like you think about playing music here 15, 20 years ago, and you go out now and you play music, it's all the same people. There's no 20 somethings. There's
That's
not
true.
even really any early 30 somethings that are going out to catch live music.
Every bar had music,
Yeah.
live bands.
Yep.
Now it's like, where do you play?
Yep.
So
Yeah.
few and far between. It's so different. Yeah.
So what we're going to give you one more last shout out to share the podcast and type shared to be entered to win the flag donated by Pauline's Gifts. Also, I'd like to mention that Monday the 23rd is the opening for the Burn, and they're going 7 days a week, that lunch and dinner from that point forward. And we're going to finish up the podcast talking about. By the way, Pat and I are going to be at the shop open for Father's Day for last minute gifts because everybody waits last minute for Father's Day gifts.
Yep.
So 11 o'clock we'll be at the shop, but let's go around and say, what do you think is the ideal Father's Day? What do you think of ideal Father's Day?
Well, we've had a tradition, like since I've been dating Jamie, that we've done the last 3 years that I think is actually perfect. Like, because we love it. Jamie's dad loves it. My dad loves it. He doesn't love to do a lot of stuff. But we actually just go over to the deck at Timmy and Kathy's and we get a bunch of lobsters and stuffies and cook up some steak and just like hang out at the bar out on the back of the deck, like cookout. But yeah, it's perfect. Low key.
Perfect.
Yep.
Awesome. What do you think?
I don't know if I should answer that question.
No, because it's interesting. It's interesting to hear what a woman thinks a guy's best Father's Day.
Wait, hold on. Donna thinks the best Father's Day for Mike today would be cleaning the house.
That's where I was going.
I think that's a perfect Father's Day.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Rubbing their feet.
the sticky floors.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to Pat. Pat, what do you think is Jimmy's ideal Father's Day?
I don't, whatever he wants to do.
Whatever he wants to do. All right, there you go.
Jimmy, what do you want to do?
Store.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, that sounds amazing.
From 11 to 3. It's not terrible. All right, Manny, how about you?
Usually Father's Day is a busy day in this business, so I tend to work it and kind of got used to it. My kids visit me on that day usually, and
Nice.
it's all good. As
There
long
you
as
go.
everybody's healthy and happy, that's all that matters.
That's exactly right. How about you?
She doesn't want to
I know it's straight. So I'm always like Debbie Downer on these, but this is Dad's first year in memory care, and so I don't know. Yeah. Camera off.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
All right.
But that is, for people who don't have dads or whatever else, think of them too, just like on Mother's Day. So
Yeah. Thank you for that, Don. Bruce, you get to follow that.
Is this a realistic?
I thought you were going to leave Bruce after his last comment.
Is this realistic Father's Day or just like an average Father's Day?
What's your ideal Father's Day?
I'd love a massage. Sit by the pool with her fanning, like bringing me cocktails.
Peeled grapes.
This is dream world.
None of this is unreasonable.
Just stuff like that. No, but just spending time with the family, having the kids around, everyone around, and just doing our thing. That's it.
There you go. And what do you think is his ideal Father's Day?
Every day is Father's Day. Right? Come on.
Son of a bitch.
So it's just another day in paradise.
Couldn't have been said better.
How's that? All right, we're gonna pick.
Wait, how about you, Joe?
Mine is always just chilling out, relaxing, having a cigar,
Yes,
and hanging out with my daughters. Actually, smoke cigars with me now, so that's
they do.
like the greatest. Yeah,
That's fantastic.
occasionally,
Yeah.
but they will sit and enjoy a cigar with me.
I love hearing stories with your daughter, Aiden, Clark.
Oh my God, yeah, they're great. Yeah.
Yep.
Is this Bruce's first time on the podcast?
Oh.
did both of them, I think.
Both?
No,
So-
no.
It's my
You've been on the podcast before, right?
Pop my cherry.
You haven't? Not with Anthony? Didn't we have you on with Anthony Caterano
Yeah.
during COVID?
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
I?
It was a
Pretty
Zoom, so
memorable.
it didn't count.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right, so we have
Okay,
two
yeah.
questions for you two. It's a two-part question. You're on death row, and the warden comes in and says, "Tomorrow's your day. We're going to execute you, but we'll get you a sub from any sub shop in the world. Can't be homemade. Has to be at a place. You have to name the place and what's the order."
Mine.
Death row sub.
Cheesesteak sub from Cape Ann Pizza.
Cape Ann Pizza in Essex. Well, you grew up right there, right?
Yes.
But now it's new owners.
It's new owners. Jimmy made the best cheesesteak in my mind. It was chopped up. It was perfect.
They grilled it.
Oh,
They put a little. They didn't.
Char
It didn't seem like it
Was
was
it like finely chopped?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's the best. Yeah.
perfect amount of cheese.
Yes.
Oh, it was
Maria. How about you?
Sandwich, like I'm so picky with food, but I feel like a sandwich, like a good in the world.
BLT.
I know Duckworth,
From-
the BLT. It was
BLT.
yeah.
Duckworth.
Tomatoes.
Yeah, and it was so good, and he had like this yummy like sauce on it and like the ciabatta bread, but they're closed now. Yeah, the
All right.
BLT from
That's
Duckworth.
okay. It's
Yeah.
just it's just death row.
Yeah.
Second part, death row meal. Anywhere in the world, meal. but it has to be a real place, not your mother's pasta.
Oh, see, pasta's my go-to. All
It
right.
can be pasta, just not your others. It has to be in a restaurant.
You go
I'm
first.
not trying to toot my own horn, but I think we have the best steak and fries at the Franklin.
The hanger steak,
The hanger
Yeah.
steak
the
and fries.
classic.
The truffle fries. Like every time I'm like, I'm trying to be healthy and I'm eating fries. Like,
Do you keep statistics? Like, is your computer system? You can keep track of
yeah,
year over year how many of those you sell.
It's
It has to be. It has to be.
Right.
It has to be
It's crazy.
bananas, right? And Bruce, yours?
I'm not sure. I
know.
actually, you know what? The Ruth Chris steak, the filet,
Filet at Bruce Chris. All
Yeah, we
right.
were just in Aruba and it was like amazing.
insanely good.
Aruba's so easy.
Yeah.
We got a very special guest, Ed Collin, for Father's Day.
What's up? Father's Day.
Ed, how you doing,
I'm
buddy?
doing great. How are you
We're
doing?
gonna get Pat's camera. How are you, Amy?
Hi, how are you?
Nice to see you, pal.
Hey, good to be seen.
How's everything, buddy?
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. You look good.
Thank you.
You look good. They got you out of town, huh?
Yeah, they got me out of town,
Yeah.
but they let me back in. You
You
know,
can almost.
there was no guard at the bridge,
There was no guy at the bridge.
so boom, I flew right in, right under the radar.
You're in. He's in the shot. I love it.
Oh, we did?
We got him. So for those of you that don't know, in the beginning years of the blog's 19 years old now. Ed is an absolute integral, solid as they come, as big a part of Good Morning Gloucester in the founding days
Wow.
as anyone was.
Wow, that's
The
excellent.
That's
whole-
because I ate everything.
He entered all the food challenges,
Oh,
Yeah.
even the hot wing challenges where your
Oh.
eyebrows burnt off. Him and Barry were largely responsible for building our award-winning Harville's floats.
that was fun.
What was some of your best memories, Ed?
The best part was all the kids.
The
It
kids.
really was.
Yeah.
You know, I remember little girls
Yeah.
and,
Yeah. You see now they're women now.
and my summer wife, your sister.
Yeah. Sister Felicia. That's right.
She'd swear me in Italian. Think I didn't know she was swearing at me because she do it with that beautiful smile of hers.
Yeah.
And I'm there, yeah, you're not fooling me.
He still got it. He still got it. We haven't seen you for a while.
No, it's been a medical mystery tour.
What
That's what I call it. You know,
are you guys doing today?
Gloucester, everything Gloucester.
Oh, nice.
Already went to Donut Jim's, got a nice croissant sandwich. They make great sandwiches too.
Their breakfast sandwiches are really good.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I could sit there all day long
Nice.
because I
Nice.
can still eat.
If only there weren't so many other places to go.
There
You
are.
can't do that. You can't just.
It's
Yeah.
true. It's true.
Where you guys going for dinner?
So we're gonna do lunch because this one has hockey.
Ah,
So we have to go to hockey town by
Ah.
dinner.
hockey mom stuff.
She's a beast on ice. The little my little
Oh,
Nancy.
yeah?
She's a beast.
I love it. I
Who's your
love it.
team? Give a shout out.
Payback.
Yeah.
Nice. I love it. So where's lunch?
Where does Ed want to go for lunch?
Oh, where's Ed want to go for lunch?
It'll be seafood. Go down to the bake barrel and get something down there. You know.
Go get some bait out of the cooler.
A little mustard will be fine.
There you go. There you go.
No, I know it'll be seafood wherever it is.
There you go.
I've actually been thinking of the cupboard. For
Well,
some reason.
Oh,
Well, you got a
bad
little.
news.
That's
Oh, boy.
yeah. I got some bad news for you, Ed.
Do I have to break into the place?
Yeah,
You might
you're
have
gonna have to
to. You
do
might
that.
have to put your chef's apron on.
The
Oh,
lobster's great, though.
I'll do that too.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
I do
No.
that a lot now.
Fantastic.
Um,
I'm so happy you got this. You got to say
I'm
that,
happy you be up here, that's for sure.
my guy.
That's my beautiful daughter.
She's great.
Wow.
She's the best.
She is.
Yeah, she put up with you for all these years, so she gets a special badge of.
The past few years, I put her through hell.
Yeah, I know you did. So Ed, how many do we have?
19.
19 shares to win the flag that was donated by Pauline's Gifts. I'm gonna let Ed shake the phone to do the selecting. You're very, very important job here.
Very
Ed.
fun. I know
If you drop it and breaks the glass, it's no big
It's
deal.
no big deal. I've got a phone, don't worry.
Oh God, don't say that. All right, 19.
Now watch. It'll happen.
All right, here we go. So Ed, what you're gonna do? But hold it so that this people can see it
Yep.
up in the air. Up in the air. Give it a good shake. And it is number 4.
Number 4,
Number 4.
Good job, Ed.
Joe Ellen Guthrie
Spano.
Oh, at the,
Hey.
Joe Ellen wins. Joe Ellen is the winner. Good job, everybody. So recap the 23rd, Bruce and
She's not married to
Maria's. I didn't say it. You said it.
I
didn't
never
say
said
it.
that.
Maria's place. We come on Monday, the 23rd. Wish them well. We know this place is going to be spectacular. The menu has something for everybody, and it is very reasonably priced. They're going to have the fish chowder that was famous here at Halibut Point, and people from around the neighborhood have tried it, and Steve Noble said it's spot on. Very exciting. Manny's going to be in the kitchen. Maria, any last final words?
No, we're looking forward to serving you guys on Monday the 23rd. Thank you so much for waiting and being supportive, and we're looking forward to it.
Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, guys. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.